Okay.
Ready?
Steady.
Go! Hello, Erki.
Hello, Vivika.
It's nice to see you here.
Nice to see you
after
too.
a while, actually.
Yes, I've been so busy,
You're getting new things done, which is good because today we are also talking about the new stuff that will appear or start trending on 2023. So today's podcast is about trends for 2023, and we will have 8 different topics to talk about, and let's see if they are actually trends or maybe they are some old trends.
All right.
First trend is hyper-personalization. Have you heard about it?
Oh yeah, since 2017 already. At least then they said content is king. The more you personalize or segment, the better results you will get. But today they have added the hyper prefix to the word. So let's see what 2023 will bring. Yeah, I think this is, as time goes by, even more relevant because spam is dead as usual, and don't send anything to any, like all things to everyone. Personalized emails work better. Yeah, this is for sure.
So we were talking about the same topic with Tanel before, and basically he counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 customers who apparently do it in Smaily right now.
Yes, those are like really big retail chains who have a lot of customer data, a lot of products, a lot of purchase history, and who do one-to-one personalized emails. So you will get one brand of milk, I will get another brand, and it seems to work really well. At least 20-30% more revenue, up to 5 to 6 times more revenue per email. We have seen the results really good.
So that means that even if this is not a trend you are using, you should be definitely using this as a trend.
If you have the data, you should use it, yes, for personalization, of course.
Good. So let's hope it will actually become a trend.
Yeah.
Nice. The next thing is apparently some bloggers say that open rate as a metric has died. Do you know why?
I've heard that Apple Mail is the reason for that. At least in the United States, a lot of people use Apple devices, and since Apple is blocking the tracking pixels, so the open rate is useless in those devices. But we have talked for years with Donald in our webinars and podcasts that you should not count opens and clicks, but money that you generate from the emails you send. This is more useful for you, I think, than counting clicks.
That is actually really true. I agree with that. But I would add that like open rate is still a metric you can use in Europe. Maybe in United States you should not use it as a metric anymore.
Yeah.
But here we really have only a few of Apple Mail users, and you can still use it as a metric.
In our area, we see from our statistics, most of opens comes from Gmail, like 60% or so. Apple Mail is around 5 to 10%, so it doesn't like distort much the results yet.
Exactly. So we can say that this is not a trend here in Europe.
Yeah.
Third thing that we can discuss is interactive emails. Do you know what are interactive emails?
With a lot of images, bling bling, buttons everywhere.
Exactly.
AMP maybe?
Yes, definitely AMP as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does AMP mean?
Yeah, I think
Advanced.
you know it.
I don't know. Actually, sorry. I know the 3 letters, but
AMP. Yeah, I know it in as an AMP. Yeah, this is a trend because people's human beings' attention span has become lower and lower each year. And if you just send an email full of text, everybody will read the first sentence and like whatever. But if you add like these blinking CTAs and a lot of colors and stuff, then it can.
Shouldn't one email contain only the really relevant copy with the one call to action and not too much bling bling? Some say even that you don't use images at all.
I guess this is a topic we can discuss here. Is it the trend to use bling bling? or shouldn't you do it?
Yeah, okay. Well, we see from our clients that email is usually a thing you sell with, so people buy with their eyes. So it has to be pretty. You don't have to overdo it. You don't have to over design it. But prettier emails work a little bit better than ugly emails. So yeah, if we talk about interactivity, then products inside email count for interactivity. So you can like put in the basket already. Maybe if you have some kind of like a video preview as an animated GIF, this is already a nice thing. I know already if I want to click there or not.
Yeah.
So I think it's a nice touch, but counting as a trend, if you have the content, why not use it? Maybe not the majority of email senders are probably not going to do this a lot, I think.
Okay, okay. From my side, I would say definitely try to use some GIFs in emails. It is a nice touch, but yeah, do it like moderately, not in every single email, every single time, blinking CTAs.
And emojis and hashtags and like everything, yeah.
Exactly. So, fourth word that we have here written down is this word that every single marketer in the world knows. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I already read the text too.
You're cheating. But yeah, the word is ChatGPT.
Or AI.
Basically
generated
AI,
emails, yes.
Yes. So.
And do you know why they are talking about this? Marketers?
Because it takes away the copywriting need for them. They can basically just use it as a copywriter.
Yeah.
So what do you think about it?
I think for small businesses, it's like a gold mine. A really nice tool to use for everything, to send offers, to write copy to your webpage and email newsletters, to generate CEO, some kind of text. Those white collar marketers who sell their like really expensive hours to people, I think they need to be worried.
Okay, I also know that if you want to use different text for different segments, for example, I want to sell the same shampoo to elderly people and also to teenagers, then the copy needs to be different. But with GPT, I can only write this copy once and then ask it to rewrite in a different tone of voice. So definitely it has some use.
So basically, I think if you accustom to using those AI tools as a marketer, then your job together with the client is to help refine the queries that you like input to the open AI and then bring the results to the client. You don't have to like think everything yourself.
Yes, but still use your own imagination as well. Don't use just this AI because otherwise you will not get this really, really authentic content.
Yes, yes, true.
Yes. The fifth thing, I think you will love this one. What do you think about, is it a trend for this year to start cleaning your emailing lists?
Let's see. Wasn't it a trend already also in 2017?
Or like since the beginning of the year?
Yeah, since the beginning of email 40 years ago.
Yeah.
It's like hygiene. Do people shower themselves? They need to clean their lists too, I think.
Yes.
Why
was it written down as a trend for this year was because the spam filters are getting more and more smart and they start tracking much more if you have some old emails in your list and if you have them and you still send those emails, then you will be signed up as a spammer. And that's why it's important to clean your list. But
so if we talked about hyper-personalization, you cannot personalize content if your emails will not be delivered. To get them to be delivered, you need to clean your list, keep it updated, keep it like fresh with new leads, and then you can start personalizing.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's not a new trend, but it is something you should do anyways.
Yeah. Anyways.
Anyways, exactly. I agree. So sixth thing is accessibility. You know, we have talked about ages that the email should be beautiful both on desktop and on your mobile phone. Now a few years ago we had to adapt so that the email has to be pretty both on white background and also in the dark background. And now the new trend is helping visually impaired people to actually listen to the email as well.
I think we had a really nice blog post about this topic 2 years ago when we predicted then that accessible emails will be a new trend sometimes in the future. We didn't say it's coming like soon, but emails that you can like read with, for example, like you have a Google Home device at home or an Alexa, an email comes in and it says, "Hi, Erki, we have an email from this shop that you regularly buy from, and it contains those products. Do you want to buy them?" I say yes, and like in 30 minutes the courier will come with the package. But it hasn't happened yet. Those smart devices are, I think they are like, well, they work, I think, the same way as a visually impaired reader might read this email on their screen. So they need to have the text, the context. If they have some kind of like images in the emails, there needs to be like alternative text for those descriptions, etc. So it's really easily understandable. So I also say that it's probably not a trend, but it's like a polite thing to do anyway. If you have like done everything else, you say it's a good email, then this would be like the polite thing to do also.
I agree, and I personally hope that it will become a trend because I still see so many emails where none of the pictures have alt texts, and it should actually become a trend, and I hope that people talk about it more this year.
Yes.
So we agree on some things at least, that's good. Now the seventh thing is using gamification. What was written in this blog post about this topic was that again people's attention span is really short, and if you want to gain the attention you need to bring in some points for like gamification, which can be, for example, that you can bring some puzzles into the email, or we can do some quizzes, or like add this spinning wheel. You can use GIF for that, for example, or some scratch cards. So what do you think? Are these actually a trend?
I think they are a little bit connected with personalization and also this interactivity in emails. So if you want to people open them more, then gamification is a nice way. You can like play with the subject line to have it a little bit more personalized. Hey, take part in this thing, like what else? This FOMO, fear of missing out. Last tickets to the concert, go now and maybe have a chance to win for free or whatever. So basically it's like I think a little bit the same. If you know what your readers want to get, then you can play with it a little bit with those tools that you mentioned. Yeah.
Yes. I personally haven't seen too many emails like that in Europe.
Me neither.
But I have seen some of them in the United States. So actually it is an interesting thing, and I hope that some companies will take it over, but I hope that it will not become like 100%.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
Yes.
I had a friend once who worked for Amazon, and he was in Germany, and they had in the email marketing department 200 people doing just copy and design and like HTML programming and sending out. So I think they are working on this a lot, but we as small business owners who have to do our own job and maybe accounting and cleaning also, then
and send out emails.
It's a little bit maybe too much. So probably big companies think about it a lot.
But imagine if you would have like it's time to send out invoices, and in this invoice email you get this spinning wheel like, should I pay this invoice or not?
Okay, but there's a chance to pay more also, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Twice or
then
3
it's good.
times.
Then it's good. We should try it.
Yes. Nice. We have one more thing, which is user-generated content. This is basically if you add some clients' feedback or some unboxing videos or success stories into the email, so you don't generate all the content by yourself, but you actually ask your clients to tell something about the product and you send it out as an email.
So word of mouth marketing.
Basically, yes.
The most useful thing to have, yeah. A few e-shops that we have as clients are like really actively asking for client feedback for the order for the products that they purchased, and they have like hundreds of reviews on their website. This is also good for SEO, and if I as a new customer go to their website and see, oh, this face cream is like really good for me, and this is not the product text, but these are like real people who wrote this, then I buy it probably. So I think user generated content is also a really good thing to ask from day one.
But is it a trend for this year, do you think?
No.
Why not?
Because people don't do it.
They don't write reviews, or they don't use the content?
Sorry, businesses don't use the content, yeah, that much. It is a gold mine again, but I haven't seen a lot of examples for that.
So actually it can become a trend if we actually talk about it more and more and more.
Yeah. So if you are not doing it currently, start, and you will be better than your competition.
Exactly. So let's make it a trend. We still have 11 months to go.
All right, and then we don't get burned.
Yes, we will survive this regression and everything. That's all.
Great.
The trends, we can review them in the end of the year and see which actually became a trend, which didn't become a trend. In the meantime, let's invite everybody who is on the other side of the screen to follow our TikTok, YouTube,
LinkedIn, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook.
everything. We all got the information that all the channels are listed down below this video, so go and check them out as well. And thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye.